People in Turkey go to the polls to cast their ballots in a referendum on replacing the country's parliamentary-based political system with an executive presidency. The latest opinion polls predict a tight race. The government defends the constitutional changes, while critics argue that they could lead to authoritarianism. Opponents and supporters of U.S. President Donald Trump exchanged fists and kicks during protests in the city of Berkeley, California. Over 20 demonstrators have been arrested. Anti-Trump protesters have called for his removal from office. Similar protests last month left a number of people injured. Multiple wildfires have ravaged parts of the U.S. state of Florida. The blazes in Volusia County forced the closure of several highways and caused traffic jams. Residents were put on high alert as well. There has been no report of deaths or injuries so far. Venezuelan lawmaker Carlos Paparoni says the opposition is planning its largest ever protest against President Nicolas Maduro. The lawmaker's comments come a day after authorities arrested 2 opposition leaders over organizing such rallies. The country has witnessed a surge in anti-Maduro protests since April. Thousands of Berliners staged an anti-war rally demanding that the German armed forces end their operations overseas. The demonstrators have expressed their opposition to NATO's eastward expansion. They have also called for the reduction of Germany's weapons exports to other countries. The US and South Korea say North Korea has failed in its latest missile test. Earlier on Saturday, Pyongyang displayed its new missiles during a military parade. This as China has urged Russia to help de-escalate tensions on the Korean peninsula. In Syria, the last batch of residents of Foua and Kafria towns has arrived in government-held areas of Aleppo. The evacuation is part of an agreement between anti-Damascus militants and the government. Under the deal, militants and their families also leave the towns of Madaya and Zabadani. A court in Egypt has sentenced former Interior Minister Habib al-Adli to 7 years in prison for wasting public funds during his time in office. The court also sentenced 8 other former Interior Ministry employees to jail with their terms ranging from 3 to 7 years.